What's going on, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on MLB 20, the show. And this is Road to the Show with DeMarcus King, episode 104. Yes, it's the 104th episode of this series. And today we're at home, and we're going to start a 6-game homestand here, starting off with the Cleveland Indians, as they are 10-10 now for the season right now. They are currently, I believe, in second place. They're behind, I believe, the Royals. We'll see the standings here in just a bit. Yeah, there's a half a game behind the Royals there. So they got a battle going on. It's still a tight battle. Still quite early in the season, so not to worry about that. But for us, it's been a pretty good time here. After the two series with the Rangers, we had an LA series there. And in that series, King was 3 for 5 in that series combined. We swept the Rangers in Texas, and then we split the series there with LA by 2 runs. Late push for a win, and then in the Rangers 2-game series there. So King, excuse me, in that series with the Rangers, he was 6 of 10 with 2 home runs. Two triples, a double, and 7 RBIs scored. Game 1, he was just a single shy of getting the cycle there. Now we're tied with the Rangers in the West for first place. Now, the Angels series, he was 5 of 13, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, and a double, and 2 runs scored. And there you see, having a conversation there with one of our teammates there about the great success we've had so far, especially with him. Whereas Diaz has been playing here as a late, and now they're friendly now. So that's going up. Of course, you guys remember, if you get your teammates, work with your teammates, you start talking with them, interacting with them, you become better and better on the field as a team. So Dylan Bundy will be on the hill there for us. There you see his numbers there. Pretty good year so far for him. Hopefully that will continue here today as we get out to the field here now. Bottom of the first here with 1 on and 1 out. Cleveland leads this one 3-2. As you see a sky ball or fly ball out there to left center field there. That's going to be a quick throw there, as the runner thinking about advancing there, but he does not. And there is now 2 away here in this one. So same score here in the bottom of the third. This time 1 on and 1 out. And we'll see what King can do here against Kluber. He is the pitcher for the Indians here today. Of course, Corey Kluber, of course, he had a great run there, just in IRL there with the Indians. And here, I don't know his numbers this year here in IRL, but last couple of years now, he's had, of course, with the shortened season of COVID last year, played a few games there. But the Indians not playing like the Indians like they were, when they went to their World Series there. It kind of fell off some. At least in this one, they're still pretty competitive here. Like I said, they're just a half game behind the Royals there in the AL Central. And as you see, King there, it is 48th hit this season. He has a modest hitting streak right now, somewhere around 41, 42 games right now. So that's still going for him. That, of course, that extends from last season, towards the end of last season, and now going in this one. So we'll see if that trend will continue there for him. We'll follow it pretty closely here in the next several episodes until he either gets to the record of 62 hits straight, or he ends up coming short there. Hopefully, that's a record that we can beat for him as a A. Of course, our objective this year, of course, is try to get the stolen bases record here, so we can get that overall record there, of course, by Ricky Henderson, athletic great here, as King is, of course, going to be tagged out there at third. 12-3 now here, as this is pretty much a barn burner. I told you guys this. This A's team is not a team to bat your eyes at. As we'll see, first pitch here. This one, no runner on board with 1 out, and King is going to get on board there as he gets a base hit. So not much we can do here. I mean, we could turn things around here at bottom of the 7th, 1 on, 1 out, and really make a run for it here. But, you know, realistically, going to be a bit of a hill to climb up on. So we'll see how things go here. As we'll see King here takes off here, trying to steal second. He gets there. No problem there for that throw, as that throw is a little off target there. Excuse me. As the catcher does not so good of a job there putting it on target for the second baseman. So we'll see now another opportunity for another stolen base. Can we get there on time this time around? And they say no. So King is caught there twice now, still in a bag there, or trying to steal a bag, and that has not been in his favor here in this one here today. I'm hoping that maybe he'll kind of lay off of that. Maybe the coaches are going to tell him, you know, kind of like, okay, you know, don't lay off. You know, we are down by significantly quite a bit. Just, yeah, don't try it. King this time gets a 2-run dinger there. Puts a little bit of a dent into the lead that Cleveland has right now, but it's still quite a bit of a deal, as it's now 13-6 here in this one. As King hits a 2-run shot there, and that's a beauty there. It goes out to left or to right center field, and that is home run number 18 for him. As they are gonna be kind of getting a moral victory here in this one. King drives this one there, and of course this continues on from his just great performance he's had since last season. You know, remember a couple seasons ago he was, you know, last season was his returning season from after having that head injury. Of course, you know, he's known for concussions. If you guys don't know his backstory there, but he played in college football, had quite a few concussions. Going his career in college football, and you know, his closest friends and mainly his mom and dad told him, hey, maybe football's not your sport. You know, he was looked at going to the NFL at some point, maybe a second-round pick, but decided to go play his second love, which was baseball. And so far, he's been very successful. Like I said, you know, he had that head injury there when he got into the majors finally here with this club, and so far this club's been a perfect fit for him. They've kind of worked out for both sides, both parties kind of worked out here so far. And last year they went to the ALCS, lost. The year before that, they could have went to the playoffs, but came up a couple games short, as he was not able to finish that season off because of that head injury that he had. So since then, they've been kind of going trendward upward, and been looking pretty good here. Now this year, you know, it's kind of World Series or bust, as they got a pretty much the same team they've had last year. Had a couple new players coming from their farm system, and so far it's pretty much worked out for them as they have first place right now in the AL West. As that one's going to be a chopper there. We start the second game, and tough break there, as King just does not have the speed there that time around to get down to the first base line. So we go down to the bottom of the fourth now, coming up here for King. As you see, you have a dynamic challenge. Runner in scoring position, if I can spit that out. Definitely can't say it 10 times fast. But 2 runners on board, nobody out. And it looks like we got some options here. And King, well, we're going to try to see if we can hit a home run with him. So we'll see what he can do here. Now this 3-1 count in his favor here. King launching this one out to left field. This one's going to go back off the out-of-town scoreboard. And runner's going to be held up there, as he's going to have to go back to first base. Does not hit the home run. Fails the challenge, but bases are loaded here now. And there you see that modest 42-game hitting streak he has had now. We'll see Oakley now taking the lead here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 out and 1 on. 5-2 is your ball game. As King is up to bat here, he's 1 for 2 here in today's game, as he is going to go ahead and go after that first pitch, or the second pitch here. This one's going to be dropped out there to the center fielder's glove, as Allen gets on that one, and just kind of takes the breath away there from the fans of the A's. A's thought that maybe they had another base hit or so there from King, but not the case, as now we go to the bottom of the 8th. with one on, nobody out. King grounds this one over to the shortstop there, and that's definitely a momentum killer there as you try to advance the runner, of course, get on board. But that is not going to be the case there as Kluber gets lucky on that one. But unfortunately, he is, he's not in this game, I forgot. He was that first game. But regardless to say, Piscotty and the rest of the guys there out of the outfield did a great job here. Help us secure the win and get the victory as we win this one here today. And a bit of a starter. Looks like, I'm not sure you guys can tell, but it looked like it was raining there in Oakland, which is highly fictional because it does not rain, especially that early in you guys. I don't know if you got some people from California out there. I know it doesn't rain too often out there, but kind of fictional. Like, should be kind of. I mean, I guess it's April, so I guess it could happen. But I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist, but just kind of thought it was funny. I'm like, raining. Kind of funny seeing that in California. They don't see that too often. Let's go ahead and go to Game 3 now, and here we're back at the Coliseum. Here, 15-8 for Oakland, 11-11 there for Cleveland. As Cleveland trying to stay on track here, especially with the Royals. As the Royals are pretty much another good team here right now this season, starting off already on a right foot. As try to see if we can get in this game here today as we go to the bottom of the first and try to see if we can try to win this series here. We're tied this series up 1 game apiece, so go to the third and final game. DeMarcus King up to bat here with 1 on and 2 out. And we'll see if he can try to get this runner home with a swing of a bat here. This one's going to go high and deep, and that ball is up and gone. Holy Toledo indeed. That is a home run. Home run number 18 for the season for DeMarcus King as he and the A's take an early lead here in this one. Nice to see. And now we'll see if we can try to tack on some more runs here throughout this rest of this ball game. I know it's asking a lot here, but DeMarcus King doing a great job there. Look at that. Just a great swing there. And just has that one hopping over the fence. 4-0 here in the bottom of the third. 2-2 count here for King as King hits this one there, and that's just going to be a routine fly ball out to left field. Nice hit, nice contact off the bat there, but just easy enough there for Carlos or for Trevor Bauer there to get King out in the inning. So now we'll see DeMarcus King now here at one runner on board and 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. That's going to be a chopper there. Should be an easy play for the second baseman to tag there. He does tag the runner, but cannot get the double play there on King, as King will, of course, be on board there. So a player's choice there, or fielder's choice there, I should say, in that situation. So now King on board here with 2 out. And a 1-0 count now for Lariano. King's going to take off here. This one's going to go out to right field, and that is going to be it for the inning. It's Cleveland does a great job there holding the runner there at first. But Oakland takes the lead here 5-0. So now at bottom of the 7th now coming up here as we see King up to bat here. 1 for 2, 2 out. Nobody on board here for him. Up by 6, and that is a great ground ball and a great defensive stop there from Cleveland's second baseman, Lopez. As he does a great job there, putting his body out there and getting a nice stop there on that ground ball. Could have easily been a easily been a single there, but he is able to keep that one in field. And that right there is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as Oakland is able to hold on to that lead. And they win this one in a final score. Shockingly enough, 6-5. Indians were able to come back towards that final inning and a half and kind of build up some runs. And we win this one. So DeMarcus King 1 for 4 in the ball game here, as he has his 19th home run of the season. 2 home runs in this series today in this episode. He goes 4, 5, 6, 6. 5 and 4 is 9. 13, so 6 of 13 in this series completely there. 4 RBIs and 2 runs scored total. Excuse me, 3 runs scored total in this series there. So not a bad series there for him. And of course, we take 2 of 3. Take the last 2 games of this series, winning this one. So coming up in the next episode, in 105, we'll be on. We'll still, like I said, we'll continue this homestand here. We got a final 4 games here of this road or this homestand now. And we'll be back. Of course, when we get back on the road there, you see when we have that 4-game series against Cleveland coming up. We'll see how we do against them, but that'll be an episode or 2 episodes from now. But we got Kansas City there, so we'll host Kansas City, and we'll see what we can do against them. I believe Salvi's still on that team. A lot of Royals players are still on that team there from when this series originally began. So we'll see if we can take out another division leader here. Of course, they were sharing the lead division there with the Indians. So now Indians now have a chance to get the division if we can try to take some games away from the Royals here coming up. But we'll see how that goes coming up in the next episode here of DeMarcus King's Road to the Show here on MLB 20. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Helps out a lot. Not to mention, hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. That's a great way to follow us here. Of course, I'm trying to start a nice community both on all 3 of those social platforms there, especially Discord. As you guys, some of you guys, if you join our Discord, sometimes I drop some previews or like a quick, I'll drop the video early so you guys can check it out there and see it before everybody else does on YouTube. But it's free to join. You don't have to buy anything. I'm not trying to sell anything, but just a great way just to just be a part of be a part of the Sports Gaming Nation here on the channel. And definitely check out others. There's others. We got quite a few. I think we got like a little over 20 people on there already right now. It's kind of starting to continue to grow. So thank you guys for the ones that have joined Discord. If you have not joined Discord, again, there's a link down below in the description. Check it out. Follow us there. And just be a part of ESGNet there that way. But again, that's it from me, you guys. And again, stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, stay warm, stay safe, have a great day, and I will see you all next time.